Welcome back to Downstairs and Dragons, where we play D&D in our basement as per tradition. Of course, you can play wherever you want, play whatever you want. We are playing Lost and Finders, which is our campaign that takes us through Tales of the Yawning Portal, and we're about to start the third dungeon in the book. So let's introduce our players. We have Dieter playing Kieran, we have Josh playing Ixildar, and we have Phlebotomus being played by Adler. And we have Dusty playing Barry. You guys have seen Dusty before in Hiseki's Heroes. And Dusty's going to introduce his character Barry very shortly. I'm going to do a quick recap first. Our characters are in the Winterwood. It's called the Winterwood because it winters very, very well. You don't get too cold or too hot depending on the season. Winterwood used to be home to a elven metropolis called Star Falls that fell victim to the spell plague twice. We're currently in these ruins to what we think is kill the Gothias tree and maybe learn a little bit about Agatha, who is said to have been here. Our players encountered a skeleton in plate armor, which called this place the City of the Dead. Is that right? And after being dispatched, Ixildar got a new set of plate armor. The Zodiac plate armor, which is currently under the Zodiac of Deep Chasselas, the god of the oceans. Now...
Favorite garment of the Zodiac killer.
No. You guys should just call him that to piss him off. But the party fell into a deep hole, fell into a ruined room, and needed to rest after that fight. So they are on the edge of the woods, on the edge of the very, very, very foggy, purple miasma-filled clearing, trying to get some rest. Now, it's the beginning of the night for you guys. You're getting ready to choose your watches and set up camp. Are you guys going to light any types of fires, or what are you doing?
I'm going to drag my bruised and sore body back to the forest crawler.
Oh, that's right, and you guys had a forest crawler, which is an old elven piece of machinery that was used to climb through the forest easily. That's how you got here in 2 days. So you guys are crawling back to it? And you set up camp just right next to it?
If it rains, we could just sleep under it.
Well, it doesn't look like it's going to rain, it's just foggy.
Are we going to sleep in the forest yet, or out in the clearing?
I'd prefer to stay out of the clearing, off the ground, so up in the forest crawler would be preferable.
You can't really sleep when it's not restful, it's just sitting.
Well, there's enough space to lie down, but, you know...
It's a sphere, and you guys sit in chairs.
There's a platform on top.
There's a platform you guys could lay on. You want to do that?
I could sleep quite comfortably in it.
That's true.
I'm tiny.
Let's do that then.
Sleeping up on the platform, okay? And as you guys are getting nestled in, and you're in your bags. What are they called? Bedrolls.
Well, bedrolls out of the mattresses.
Who's taking the first watch?
Oh, I can do it.
So Kieran, you're just sitting. Roll perception.
Any wolves out tonight?
You want to roll stealth, Barry?
Oh, that's a good roll. That's very good. 25.
26.
Oh! Kieran, you thought you heard something, but no, that's definitely just the frogs in the distance.
Oh, excuse me, I thought it.
And your watch goes by. 4 hours, very peacefully. As creepy and uncomfortable as it is out here. Okay, who's next for watch? Ixildar?
I can go next.
Ixildar wakes up from his long nap. Kieran, anything to report?
I farted over there, so...
I smelled it.
Was that why you woke up?
Yes.
Good, it's your turn.
Oh, great.
Kieran, would you like to roll?
No.
Not Kieran. Ixildar, would you like to roll?
15.
And stealth.
30.
Why try?
Okay,
I
so
rolled an 18.
I got an 18 this time too.
Oh my god.
you think you hear off in the distance possibly more bats, but you don't know if they're giant bats or if they're just bats going around their meal in the middle of the night.
What if Kieran's still farting in his sleep?
That too.
Probably Kieran's still farting in his sleep.
Nothing gets close, but that is on your radar. So now it is time to wake up Phlebotomus.
Oi, little one.
What?
It's your turn.
Oh, joy.
Go ahead and roll perception, Phlebotomus. And roll Safeberry.
I got a 4.
I got nat 20. Altogether,
Just-
32.
You see someone drowsing up on the platform when he's supposed to be watching. And I don't know what you think of that or what to do with that. But his watch is coming to
wait.
an end and the sun is rising.
Roll for Phlebotomus Jr.
Oh, yes.
Oh, for Blood Junior. So your homunculus is just buzzing around.
Sneezing.
Let me get his stat sheet out.
Big.
Yeah.
21.
19.
Blood Junior thinks he sees something go and scurry around the underneath of the. But does Blood Junior?
He doesn't have a way to communicate anything to me.
He just goggles acid.
Doesn't he have an empathic bond with you?
Yeah,
Of
something like that.
course, that's the one that would be.
Didn't we have Aurochs figure out a puzzle once?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Oh, that takes me back.
Yeah, I don't have anything written down about it, but yeah.
So you know his feelings.
He feels interested in something.
Okay, I guess I'll go out and take a look at whatever he's staring at.
He's just sitting there, just staring at something. You're like,
Pokes his finger, his mucus-covered finger, in the direction of what he saw.
There's just a line of snot coming from him.
"Ugh." Do you want to roll investigation?
Yeah, sure.
The snot
roll
falls
yourself.
and just burns leaves.
Oh boy, God, okay.
Nat 20.
Um,
Not even joking.
You throw like a rock out somewhere, and it's right as a squirrel scampers by, and you're like, so as long as you see a squirrel run past.
He just
I'm just gonna pat Blood Junior on the head and then go back to bed.
This is
He's
probably
just
the
hungry.
best that I've rolled that I've ever played with you guys.
Okay, morning comes. It's time for everyone to wake up. It's hard to call it morning, though, because it is awfully blue and foggy and gross.
So I got 2 things I gotta do at the start of the long rest. So first, since it's dawn, I have to roll a d20. I got a 10.
Is that so you're rolling a d20 and we're doing a 50-50?
Yeah,
10 is just barely too low, because it would be 11 through 20 would get it.
it's not the right time yet, I get it.
I'm sorry.
And then, beginning at 3rd level, whenever I finish a long rest, I can magically produce an experimental elixir, and I have to roll on the table for its effect. 2. The drinker's walking speed increased by 10 feet for 1 hour.
there you go.
That's a potion of swiftness.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So I'll just,
Drink it when you need to run away.
yeah. I'll just mark down that I have that somewhere. And I am good.
You guys are waking up. You can wake up on your own time, however you want.
It's been a while since I've truly slept in a forest such as this.
But a scary forest?
No, just a forest in general.
A
I suppose.
spooky forest?
Well, the
Is
Commante
it-
forest was quite frightening at times, yes, I suppose.
The scary part is in front of us, so it's not quite scary. I suppose it's a bit spooky.
Yeah, I would say it's more spooky than it is scary. I mean, we have the ability to, like, trounce anything that scares us. But the things that spook us are still,
The difference being,
well, you know. Look in a dictionary sometime.
Oh, please! Tell me you guys are kidnapping me.
What?
All of a sudden, standing in the middle of all of your sleeping bags is a little halfling in,
What the
in traveler's clothes.
What the? Where did you come from?
Right, okay. You're under arrest. For being so cute. I just reach over and I pinch his cheek. Look at you, little guy. Look.
Can you describe to us what he looks like?
So, just a small 3 foot.
Oh, shorter than that.
Oh no, yeah.
Because Philotimus, aren't you 3 feet?
Shorter than that.
So I think
Yeah,
it'd be 2 feet.
Yeah, I'm 2 feet. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm just a little tiny boy. And
Are you chubby, lean, muscular?
Ropey.
Do you have big rosy cheeks?
yeah,
And do you have a beard
yes,
like yours?
yes.
Do you have long hair like yours?
Shorter.
Okay. And are you wearing like a hat?
No,
Okay, no hat.
no hat.
And traveler's clothes, what
Yeah.
color? Green and white and brown?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, just very basic.
And gloves?
Yes.
And
Well-
do you have weapons?
No.
Phlebotomist, did you make another son?
This is not my son, but I know who he is.
Yes, you do look very familiar.
How's it going, Larry?
I don't think I'm the... No, I'm not Larry.
Oh, sorry. Harry.
No, not Harry.
Mary?
No.
Wait, hold on. You are Harry. You have the whole beard and everything.
Yes, I'm Harry that way. But, gents, Barry Burgess at your service.
I was close.
Kinda.
Good morning.
Why are you here?
Well, because you guys kidnapped me.
We did what now?
Well,
Kieran, did you kidnap him?
maybe.
Why?
For fun.
It's a Faye thing.
Oh, okay. Sorry, it's a Faye thing.
Okay, so what are we doing now that you kidnapped me?
Well, I figure I'm going to ransom you off to your rich and powerful noble family.
Okay.
Okay, alright then.
But
How much are you worth?
How do you two know? Well, you seem to know everybody, Phlebotomist. But how do you know each other?
Well, we happened to be comrades in arms during the first... Was it the first one or the second one? The first Lofany War.
Oh.
Oh, you're that guy.
Who did you think I was?
I don't know.
You thought I was just some guy who knew who you were?
Oh, trust me, I've been with a lot of guys.
Okay, that's fair.
But no, you're the one that kept trying to trap me all the time.
2 steps
Well,
back.
listen. Listen.
Do tell.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
You heard it here first, folks. So, alright, we've found 2 star-crossed lovers under the foggy sky.
Whatever blows your hair back.
I drew craft a puff of air in your face. Well, speaking of which, what's the weather like today?
Foggy. And more fog. And fog.
Oh, so it's going to be very foggy today.
I couldn't
You
tell.
don't say.
The spirits told me.
You don't even know how we got there?
I just assumed Kieran kidnapped him, like he said.
I just assumed I kidnapped him.
It doesn't surprise me that Kieran would kidnap a child.
Can we tell the camera how you got there?
Well, he's got a bloody son, why don't I?
So outside of
Daddy,
character,
yes.
Oh, God.
outside of character, multiple things happened. Barry was in Reeve Toyna during the holidays and ate a really disgusting cake he bought from Honey Sweets
Oh, really now?
and tried to track down who made this amazing, disgusting cake. Maybe he's making other delicious hallucinogenic treats.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So, Barry found Kieran, and then found Phlebotomist, who he knew, and found the Forest Walker, which he attached himself to the bottom of, and rode underneath the Forest Walker for 2 days, until he revealed himself. But our party doesn't know that.
I just found a random child and shoved him in a sack. That's what Fae do, you know? We kidnap children.
A bearded
A
child.
bearded child.
So
Awfully.
hold up. You're telling me that this delicious treat I wasn't one of the special people that get kidnapped due to the delicious treat?
Correct, it just tasted gross, and now you're mad at Kieran.
Where can I get more?
Well, I just need to make them.
Oh. Please, make me more.
Alright. I mean, I've got my stuff here. I could whip something up.
You see bees buzzing all around Kieran, who is this yellow fey elf.
I am the walking definition of yellow.
His whole body is yellow, and he's got his yellow bees that buzzes everywhere.
I wear a big wooden crate on my back, and it just so happens that's a portable beehive.
So you can make honey cakes and honey sweets.
The honey's not quite ready. It needs a bit more time. But that's the plan. Also, I sting the shit out of people with them.
Now, you've seen Phlebotomus before. He's just a little gnome with a boyish face and fluffy hair, but he's wearing gold and red, like Roman-looking armor. It's river gnomish armor. And then this really, really tall half-elf here, who you've never met, is wearing navy blue full plate armor and has a halberd that drips poison.
Well, you've got constellations all over you now. You're a little sparkly little bastard, aren't you?
Acid, sorry.
Yes. Yeah, I'm a sparkly bastard.
There you go. Embrace it.
Well, so you guys have a new companion, but you were on a mission. So, what's next? What's next for the party?
Alright, so I suppose we have to get down out of the canopy and what do we do? We're looking for secrets. We gotta go into some weird places, right? We can check out that
I
hole.
imagine this guy isn't going to leave until you bake him another cake.
You're a bad son. You got to earn it first. Waking me up so early.
What do I have to do?
That does beg the question. What can you do?
Well, I mean,
You're kind of a sneaky guy.
I am. Yeah. Yup.
Well,
I
he
mean-
traveled with us for 3 days and we didn't notice him.
Yeah. No.
Well, it's because I shot him in the sack.
I kept watching you guys, and I am way too stealthy for you boys.
You sneaky little bastard. Alright.
However, I don't know how. Well, of course, no, it would make sense that Phlebotomus's son?
Yes, my son.
His gnome
That-
son.
My gnome son, yes.
A creature or something that Phlebotomus made would have known me or have somewhat found me or had somewhat of an inkling because Phlebotomus and I used to...
Fuck.
No.
No.
What?
No.
No.
No. No, we were good pals. I was a smuggler. I was going behind enemy lines.
Yeah.
This is still very suggestive the way you're saying it.
No. I was running supplies to the people behind enemy lines.
Did you deliver in the rear?
He penetrated enemy lines.
Ugh. You guys are horrible.
But
Really
Phlebotomus,
packing him tight.
Phlebotomus was the only one that could hold me down.
So there's a hole in the
Right.
ground that needs penetration right now.
Well, there happens to be a hole in the ground that needs penetration. So I suppose we should start there. You sneak around and poke people in the rear. Is what you said? Alright. Oh.
With my nice shiny spear I have, I spear.
Does extra damage from behind.
It's funny because it does.
Horrible.
We're off to a good start, guys.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Well, I have no qualms about taking him with us.
Well, we have to. We kidnapped him now.
I already adopted him.
You adopted
Yeah, alright.
You kidnapped him, then adopted him?
Well, how else do you get ransom?
Well, if you adopt, you can't give him back up.
Well, if you adopt, then they develop Stockholm syndrome, and then they don't run away.
That's horrible.
I see.
And effective.
What is a Stockholm?
It's a long story that I'll explain later.
No, it's not Stockholm. It's Stockholm.
Stockholm.
Right.
Like Rock'em Stock'em robots?
I don't know what a robot is.
It's a gnome thing. I'll explain later.
Okay. Actually, I think you've made a few of those.
Did I? I might have.
It's a little person thing there, top shelf.
A compliment?
Okay, I'm climbing down now.
A Stockholm is like... It's like a firefly that's like a dragonfly with two butts.
Two butts.
Right, they fly around and on Midsummer Night's Eve farts into your right in your fucking face, right under your covers in the middle of the night.
I'm sorry, I need to determine the logistics of this. So do they have like a butt instead of a face, or do they have two butts stacked on top of
So it's like a firefly.
Okay.
That's a dragonfly.
Okay.
And on the back end there's two butts.
So are they adjacent? Are they on top? Are they like diagonal?
Yes.
Yes. That doesn't answer my...
There's a little bit of genetic variety there.
Okay. That's... Okay. Let's move on.
It depends on what way you look at them.
Let's move on.
I'm already at the hole.
So it's 30 feet down of rubble that if you think if you step on any of the stones, you're going to slip in and hurt yourself. So you're going to need to find a safer way down. While you're doing that, though, Kieran, you've spent the night with your staff again, and it's got two different types of flowers on it. It's got white privet flowers, and then in between those are pink seven sunflowers. And I want you to know that you feel like each one of those flowers has a power resting in it, and each flower could be used once to do a beneficial magical effect to your allies in the area.
Oh, well, right.
So,
Yes?
could I do some dialogue?
Yes.
So, Phlebotomist, how have you been doing since the war?
Oh, you know. Do you like my massive hat? Because that's the big thing I have going on right now.
You know, that is a pretty fine hat.
Yes, it's phenomenal. It's wonderful. It's my favorite thing in the world.
You're
but
like the only one who can see Phlebotomist's face when he talks.
Yeah.
I don't
Nice.
actually know what your face looks like.
Oh, that's fine. You see.
I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's fine. That's okay. What was I going to say? Ixeldor, what was I going to say?
I'm away.
What you're doing with your head.
Ixeldor, what was I going to say?
What?
What was I going to say?
What?
What was I going to say?
Shut up! You'll attract monsters!
Okay, well, I
We already
forgot.
did look at this little bastard.
Well, I forgot what I was going to say, but this hat is actually my master Daelon Durgeddon's hat. You know, he was the big artificer dude back during the war. You remember him?
Yeah.
Very angry, very, very grumpy dwarf sort of dude.
Yeah.
And when he left, when he was like, okay, you're done being my apprentice, he forgot his hat.
Oh.
And now I'm trying to find him so I can give him his hat back.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know where he is, so...
You don't know where he is. I have an idea.
What's that?
I'm gonna stand like about 50 feet back that way. And I
Okay.
would like you to place your hat in your bag of holding.
No.
You don't think that
No.
that's a good idea?
That's a horrible idea, no.
Perhaps you should look into the hat and maybe you'll see a magical, mystical realm of artificery goodness. All kinds of acids and fires.
Okay, GM, I'm gonna take off my hat and I'm gonna reach around in it.
And a rabbit comes out.
Hold on. It's been 6 months since I even thought about your hat, and I know I wrote some stuff down on what it does. Here's all your dumb recipes. You feel fabric on the inside of the hat. You're not able to reach in and feel another dimension of any kind, or even a pocket dimension. But if you wanted to try to cast, what is it, rope trick?
Mm-hmm.
You saw the hat up in there. Are you attuned to the hat?
I think I am, yes.
You are attuned to the hat.
Yeah.
Well, did you know it was magical beforehand?
I feel like you would know.
I feel like I would have been attuned to it or figured
You've
out-
never ever detected magic from it when you did detect magic.
Yeah, okay, so I'm not attuned to it.
But do you want to... So you don't think you were attuned to it?
If I've never... Well, I probably would have tried to attune to it.
Then you're attuned to it.
Okay.
Cast rope trick.
I don't have it prepared.
You do now.
I cast rope trick.
The hat goes up into the air and a rope falls out of it.
It's a portal to the elemental plane of textiles.
I'm going first.
No, I'm going first.
No, I'm going first.
I'm going
Where
first.
the fuck is What are you doing?
We're going to the elemental plane of textiles.
The what?
Come on in.
I didn't expect this to be going here today.
I'm gonna try and pull the rope out as much as possible, see how much rope I get. Let's go
Only
for
a
the
couple
endless.
extra feet than it is high in the air.
What? Well, this isn't endless. Are you sure this leads to the elemental plane of textiles?
It felt like textiles when I felt around it there.
Did it feel like textiles, or did it feel like the inside of the hat?
The inside of a hat is made of textiles.
Exactly.
I'm going in there.
Alright.
You climb up. You climb up, you feel dirt on your hands, and you're like on a dirt shelf, and you climb up into more dirt, and it's pitch black. You can't... It's... Oh, how far is your dark vision?
60 feet.
You see a very gray, very dark
Corpse.
workroom.
Oh.
But it's surrounded in dirt. It's dirt walls, dirt ceiling, dirt floor, and you just climbed up through a hole in the dirt.
Okay.
And it looks stripped bare, completely empty.
This is more like a dirt plane than a textile plane.
Do you have any silks?
I don't see any silks here. Hold on, let me take a look around.
What about
Wait,
satin?
you can't hear through the hole, can you? Because he actually goes to a different place.
He goes into a pocket dimension, yeah.
Yeah.
But the portal doesn't close. It stays open. So
Okay, then you can hear each other. Okay.
I'm gonna investigate. Poke around a little, see what I can see in here.
Do you want to detect magic at all?
Yeah, I'll use my wand to detect magic.
This is genuinely a dirt room somewhere else in the world. This is not a pocket dimension. This is a dirt room that you have walked through a portal to.
Okay. Do you see any walls?
Just the gray outline of the dirt walls, right? Yeah.
What do you want to roll? Or like Arcana or Nature or...
I was gonna roll investigation.
Investigation's fine.
Yeah, okay. I think that's a dirty 20. Yes, it is. Dirty 20.
You find a table, an anvil, an empty forge.
And my detect magic wand isn't pinging on any of them, huh?
Correct.
Okay.
Did we find anything interesting up here?
Well, the fact that this is inside my hat is itself interesting.
Oh
It's
god.
probably about the size of the basement here. Like 10 feet by 30 feet.
Does the table have like any drawers or anything?
There are empty drawers.
They're all empty.
I'm gonna climb up now. It's my turn. I'm going in the secret fort.
Well, there's not a whole lot in my secret fort just yet.
Oh.
Barry, you're just in there, no one saw you climb in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Barry's just in a corner.
I guess I'm gonna
Like a
climb
horror
up
movie
too.
when you turn and there's a person.
Oh fuck! How did you do? You can go invisible, can't you?
No. Well, maybe.
What'd you say, Isidore?
I'm gonna go up in the hat too.
Okay, you climb up in the hat.
What? Why is it so dark?
I can see just fine, can't
I'll
you?
cast Druidcraft to predict the weather.
I'm just playing with the dirt.
On the ground. Nothing. Still air, no wind, no sun, no moon, no rain. Nothing.
I'm gonna lick my tongue and see if I can detect airflow anywhere.
Absolutely none.
Is there a ceiling?
Yeah, it's dirt.
So if I
What the
close
fuck?
the portal, are we going to suffocate?
Eventually.
Ooh.
I'm scared.
Me too.
Why don't we go back down?
That's a good idea.
And then Barry's just noped out already. That's outside.
You heard suffocate and went,
I'm gonna fart before
Yeah.
I leave.
oh.
That's for later.
Well, the rope would be useful.
Yeah, I
We have
suppose.
rope.
Well, right. But the suspended hat with the rope coming out of it will help us get down the hole.
How do you get the hat back down?
Pull really hard.
I'm gonna climb out of my hat.
Okay.
And
Well, maybe I'll stay in here. You just throw the hat down there and I'll pop out.
well, I do have my broom of flying, so I'm gonna see if I can hop on my broom.
Oh, well, aye, right. We'll all just hide in the hat and you'll fly us down.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can put my hat on while they're in there, and just ride on down.
We're all going to die.
Yes, you can put your hat on. It is dark, the portal closes, and you could breathe for a while. But not forever.
Like
Right.
10 minutes while.
Well,
Haven't tested it yet.
I mean, 10 feet by 30 feet with a 10-foot high ceiling. Well, 20-foot high ceiling.
Oh, that's
Plus the
pretty nice.
air that was released from
Yeah.
from you.
A couple hours at least.
Yeah, a couple hours.
I
That's-
think perhaps we could use some greenery in here.
get some oxygen going.
I'll use Druidcraft to start making little things sprout out of the dirt.
All the things that... well, I feel like Druidcraft would be smart enough to grow stuff that does well without sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, some things start sprouting.
Take a little while, but this'll do for now.
It's a mushroom.
A couple of them mushrooms.
Alright, so once I'm down in the pit, I'm gonna take my hat off and start shaking it down, trying to get them out of there.
You have to do the flick, the swish and flick, to get the hat to drop the rope.
Whoosh.
And the rope goes down 30 feet, and then an additional 2 feet to lay at the ground. You guys, there's a hole now. There's a hole.
Oh! Well, that was sudden. Alright.
Fair, you got left behind?
What?
Did you get? Are you in the hat or no? I thought you were out of the hat.
You know, I was out of the hat.
So you just followed Phlebotomus over to the hole?
Yeah.
He jumped on the back of the broom.
I still didn't tell you what I did after the war!
What did you do?
I got caught!
Why?
Because I liked it!
What? What? Okay.
He's very forthcoming about these kind of things.
I think that something tells me that's on purpose.
Well, when I got caught, I got taken to my captors. My captors took me to this Coliseum type area where I had to battle for other people's amusement. And that's where I kind of honed some more of my skills. And one of the other prisoners of war there happened to be a monk, and he taught me a few things. So, yeah. Now here I am, and I'm so happy that I actually got to find someone that I knew from around the wartime, and I'm excited to try out some of your new traps that you made, Phlebotomus.
That's good. I don't have any traps right here because this is uncharted bizarre territory, and we're likely to die here. But there's probably some very cool ancient elf traps here that you could get trapped in.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
Are you particularly good at finding said traps?
No.
Great then.
Wonderful.
Well, because for finding traps, that would be like survival checks and stuff like that.
Investigation and perception.
Oh no, I'm actually pretty good.
Okay.
Okay, good.
I'm being humble. I am.
You are not enough.
Oh.
You're not enough to wear this armor.
How are you so good at that? Okay. So, how are you getting into the hole? Into the 30-foot deep hole?
Well.
Ixelroy will catch you, jump.
Yes! Let's do this!
I'm climbing the rope down and he jumps down.
The butt just falls right in his face.
He's only 20 pounds.
Yeah.
I know, but I wasn't expecting it.
There's a little man on you.
You're cradling him in your biceps as you're holding yourself to the rope.
I'm just gonna let go of the rope and drop the rest of the way down.
Okay.
It's only about 2 feet.
Hello?
Hello. Thank you for catching me. You saved me.
You're
Come
welcome.
grab your hat, Phlebotomus,
Yes, I'm gonna put my hand back on.
and fly down.
I'll put him on the ground.
It took a long time for you guys to get in this hole.
It did.
Okay. You guys
You're
are
just
now
fucking around,
in
really.
the hole.
You gotta take your time in the hole.
You cannot rush things.
Gross.
This is the special hole, okay? It's only used for Valentine's Day and birthdays.
This
I'm
hole
gonna-
smells like fucking dead fish.
Because it's a yaoi hole. Sorry. Let me describe this hole to you.
Is it deep? Is it deep and dark?
Is it wide?
Like wide? Really stretched it out, huh?
Oh god.
Feels really moist.
And it smells really bad.
These are horrible!
I've been in some worse holes.
Oh, okay.
I think we all have.
You were in a gladiatorial pit fighting ring. What's that like, by the way?
Well, you know, I got bored of it, so I just left.
You were a slave,
Yeah.
clapped in irons,
Yep.
locked in a cell.
Yep.
You just had enough of it.
Yep.
Well, what else would you do?
What else did I or would I do?
Well, what else would you do? It got boring. It's time to go.
I got bored and I wanted to be kidnapped again.
Looking for that special moment.
Oh yes. And once I found out that desserts can have that possibility, I've been having desserts for days.
Did you make any extra donuts while you were at the bakery by any chance?
Any extra what?
Donuts, pastries,
Oh.
cookies, cakes,
Oh.
sweets.
No.
Oh, that's too bad. Alright, well, what we got down here?
Alright, so you can see that the stonework around you is very fragile and unsafe. It is not structurally sound, and while you guys are covered, this room is 3/4 covered in ceiling, the hole you came through, you can tell that any explosions will cause it to collapse. And you can tell that there is a yellowish green, barely smellable poison gas that floats through the air. And this was the poison gas you had originally detected.
I almost didn't notice it. I got this nice little necklace here that makes me immune to it. Oh, you two, you're quite small.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably breathing it in right now.
Well, you know, the good thing about this cool belt of dwarven kind
Right?
is that it makes me hardy against poisons.
Oh.
So, you know, fuck the haters. I'm good to go.
Alright.
You're in a long, narrow chamber. In the center of this apartment is a domed shape on the floor. Sorry, this is confusing. On one wall is a blank-faced stone door, as you can see on the right side there. The west end, which is the rubble end you came from, is blocked by fallen stone and rubble, and is the result of a collapse. The two sides walls appear to have several niches cut into them. The shape in the center of the chamber appears to be a small alcove, protected by a half dome, with the open end facing toward the door in the east wall. The alcove is set in a recessed, shallow, tiled well, 1 foot deep and 10 feet wide. The alcove itself is 4 feet high. The recess contains some sort of display. The three niches on both the northern and southern walls are 5 feet wide and 3 feet off the floor. Each niche contains a diorama depicting some aspect of tribal, early elven life. There are 6-inch tall figures in all of the displays that appear to be made out of minerals such as granite, marble, and the like, realistically and brightly painted. The scenes portrayed represent the following things. So we can, as you guys want to go to, I drew all 6 of them.
Ooh.
But I didn't finish drawing all 6 of them, so some of them are in pencil and are not done. But would you guys like to go to the dioramas and take a look at them?
Sure, we'll take a tour.
First things first, does my detect magic wand pick up on anything in here?
All of the diorama pieces are magical. The door is magical.
Do you learn what school of magic?
How about the alcove?
The alcove is not magical. Now, the school of magic for the dioramas would be... It's not enchantment, it's alteration? No. Maybe it is enchantment. I know Skyrim stuff better than I know D&D. What are the schools? Hold on. Transmutation?
Transmutation,
Evocation.
abjuration, evocation.
Transmutation makes the most sense to me. And the door is enchantment.
So if we touch the dioramas, they turn you into a toad. And if you touch the door, it makes
you
you
charmed.
fall asleep forever.
Oh, that too.
So, Kieran, you touch the door.
Oh, alright. Poke.
The door, the stone door, has a big advanced lock on it with a keyhole.
Poke. Poke, poke, poke. I'm not falling asleep here.
I mean,
You're
that's
an elf.
what I expected, so.
Right.
Yeah, magic can put you to sleep.
I know that.
So
I'm
you
just
wouldn't
disappointed.
So if the door is enchanted, this including the lock, I'm not touching it.
Okay.
I will take a visit to one of the niches.
Let's label them A, B, C, D, E, F. Does that
We'll
make
start
sense?
with A.
Figure A. 12 elven fishers in boats in the river are fishing with spears. Ugh, I lost it. I tried to draw it to look kind of like Egyptian drawings in pyramids, just to make it look more, ancient. But whatever you think elven hieroglyphic pictures would look like. And I listed what's on it in the back. And each figure is still standing. You can pick up the figures, move them, investigate them, but I do want to know everything you do with each diorama.
They're all holding spears. There's one with blonde hair, and there's one looking down.
Just to make an assortment of there's an assortment of elves here, from wood elves to high elves to dark elves. It's an assortment of elves, all fishing. Does anyone want to investigate anything else in the room? The center piece or any of the other niches?
I'll check out the centerpiece.
Okay. The centerpiece shows a great, beautiful stag. And you think you see the ever so slightly outline of an elf riding the stag with a bow and an arrow pointed at the door between the two antlers of the stag. And then all around it is different biomes: forest, snow, desert, sky. There's all sorts of animals. Deer, fish, bear, raccoons, wolves, birds, cranes, just all kinds of animals all over. If you would like to roll a religion check.
Sure.
Can I jump on that train too?
Yeah.
We got an 11.
24.
Kieran, you can guess that this is some kind of god of animals, but...
Oh, clearly it's an animal deity. That's your deer right there.
But this, Ixlador is a visage of Solanor Thelandira, the god of hunting, archery, and survival, the god of rangers and elven warriors.
More specifically, it's the god of rangers.
So at diorama A, I'm taking out all the elves and I'm trying to stack them all onto one boat in like a pyramid.
Okay.
Kind of put your eggs in one basket deal?
Roll, it's like kind of like a dexterity thing. So roll a
Just sleight of hand?
Yeah, sleight of hand.
17, 22.
Okay, fine. You're able to balance them all in a way that they do fall out of the boat and into the river, but none of them fall off the table. Does anyone want to do anything else?
I feel accomplished.
That's perfect. Let's move on.
Well done.
Let's go to the next diorama.
Yeah.
Let's look at B.
Yep.
Figure B has 7 farmers and 5 guards walking the edge of the farm. The farmers are farming different types of things. You can tell there's multiple seasons in this diorama, from spring to summer to fall to winter, and the guards are walking the edge of the field on the forest, guarding.
So I'm gonna take all the guards and I'm gonna topple them on their side, just so that they're all lying down at the planter's
Roll
feet.
sleight of hand.
What's your alignment?
Got it good.
Okay.
Chaotic.
Oh God, I got too zealous with my anti-establishment there. That's a 7.
One of the guards rolls off the table and ting, 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 and you guys watch as it grows bigger and bigger until it is the size of an elf. And it stands in front of you with its bow drawn.
You're free.
It looks at you
Congratulations.
and draws an arrow.
Oh, damn.
Roll initiative.
This is for the workers.
God.
Jesus Christ.
The best initiative roll I think I've ever had.
Lobotomus, you were here, and you dropped Mr. Dude here.
Mr. Dude.
Okay,
Be for me.
who got above a 20?
Natural 20.
I got 25.
Okay.
I got 23.
Wow!
Did you roll for Phlebotomus Jr.?
No, he takes
Just goes
initiative
with
on
him.
the same turn as me.
Okay, duh.
What'd you get?
I got a 7.
That's a stark difference.
Okay, you guys see him standing there with an arrow pointed at you, but he hasn't attacked yet. Ixodor, it is your turn.
Well, I will look at him and in Elvish begin a conversation. Hail, great warrior. We mean you no harm. I think that's the only thing I have put myself.
Unless you mean harm to us, then we mean you harm.
Grips his bow tighter. Doesn't seem to react to your words.
That's not good.
Tell him I think he's a jackbooted tyrant, Ixildor. Tell him I think he's stomping on the people's throat.
Well, then I will just slowly move around to be within 10 feet of him, and I will hold an action to attack if he chooses to unleash an attack.
Okay. And next is Barry. Barry,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Hey there, fella. Are you upset that you hit the ground?
Anything else?
And I'm gonna go. Let's see here.
Do you want to be within melee range?
Yeah. Right about there.
Okay.
And hold just in case I see him go nuts.
Okay. You're like, okay.
Yeah.
Kieran.
So he's not firing yet.
It's not his turn yet.
Yeah.
Well, I'll cast Shillelagh,
Okay.
and then I'll hit him with my stick.
Roll the hit.
Why are we talking?
Violence isn't always the answer.
Oh, it's been a while. Shillelagh.
Bonk.
I can put my altar in the middle.
Okay, so I did 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, geez. Okay. You take your staff with its flowers and magically bash it in the head, and you see the stone. You see a crack, and it shrinks down into a figurine again.
Got him.
Well then.
Now take that, you little piece of clay.
Okay.
So now you just have the figure
I did it. It was me.
on the
Well
ground.
done.
That was a victory for farmers everywhere.
I feel good about that.
Okay, what next?
Let's go to the next one.
Let's find more jackbooted tyrants.
Yeah.
Figure C has 12 soldiers walking through the desert underneath circling vultures and with dangerous snakes at their feet.
So what do we think? Are they jackbooted tyrants?
They appear to be migrants.
So they're the oppressed, they're not the tyrants.
I think you're right.
Maybe we should break up those vultures and those snakes, or maybe we should give them food or something. Maybe we could grab those fish and give it to those guys.
Ready?
Aye.
Okay. Figure D in the lower left. This is a clearing. If you can see it, it's in pencil, so I don't think the camera's gonna pick it up.
Tilt it down.
No, it's a clearing with soldiers with bows and spears and swords, and they have horses. There's some soldiers on the horses, some of the horses are being sent home, but it is a battle between elves. There are 6 on one side and 6 on the other.
Do either side particularly look jackbooted?
They both do, really.
I see.
And figure E. There are 9 elven travelers with a wagon. There are 3 wolves that are convening on the wagon, but there are 3 hidden guards in the trees protecting the travelers. And the last one, figure F, is also in pencil. This one shows the process of raising deer. It's an elven society raising deer. So they have deer that are being birthed, healed, brushed and cared for, but also killed, cleaned, butchered, skinned, and then their parts being tanned, ground, carved, cooked, boiled, and cleaned. So here's the last one. And with your high religion check, Ixeldor, you know that this is the god of people who are surviving, so the travelers make sense. Or the people who are traveling through the woods or through the desert, it makes sense. But also hunting, so it shows the different cares for deer. You also know that,
Wait a minute. It's depicting a gigantic marshmallow.
that's a piece of meat on a fire.
It's clearly a gigantic marshmallow.
It was a piece of meat on a stick on a
Don't you fucking lie to me, lass.
Why are they cooking a barrel?
That's a pot for boiling! Because don't you have to boil
They have
leather
ice
and
cream.
stuff? Or you can take the organs and mash them into like
They have ice cream!
you guys are so mean. I tried.
See,
It's-
I did that on my
Yeah, that's not.
each one of
Let
those
me
took
see,
me
let
an
me see.
that's
hour.
ice cream, bottom
Like
right.
each pen drawn one took me an hour.
It
so
looks
I
like
just
ice
ran
cream
all
with
the
a
time.
straw coming out the top.
You guys are so mean.
It's very good.
It's
very good.
It's delicious.
I could not draw that well.
it's a ground.
I actually had like
It's a ground
pictures of
cone.
Egyptian of drawings up, and I was sitting there going, like, how do they make this look good?
The lines are actually very nice and smooth. Mine would just be all.
There's a man fucking a deer.
No, it's brushing it.
Wait, they have me on there?
You'd be too
Well.
small.
Larry,
Remind me
you're
not to
scared.
let him near the last year.
What?
You saw it. They had an elk, but the elk died, and when they came back, they didn't have the elk anymore.
Sad face.
Alright, so...
There is a puzzle in there. If I were you, I'd look at the back of each one to try to figure it out.
So I'm gonna go ahead and roll history to see what I know about elven tyranny and fighting against oppression and the like.
Okay.
We're gonna have the next episode's gonna be called "Letter to the Seldarine."
History. So that's gonna be 12.
Well, you know, elves and dwarves regularly fight over land and territory and knowledge and stuff. And then you know that elves and orcs really don't get along, and they massacre each other. And, you know, the elven gods don't really get along with the dark elven gods. I can't really think of anything else. That's what you know.
Okay. So...
I would allow another, like, history or religion check from someone else.
I'm not too hot on that.
What are we doing?
You could also roll insight, and and you could just try to figure out the puzzle.
Oh,
I could give you
yes.
clues to the puzzle.
Yes, I will go for insight then. Nat 20.
Notice the number of elves in each diorama.
12, 7. Wait.
12, 7,
12,
12,
12, 12, 12.
Oh, did I miss one? Give me the one that says 7.
Well, no, there's 5
Oh,
guards. so it's
7
12.
farmers, so yeah, 12, 12, 12, 12, 13.
13. And now that one says push a bottle 2 inches forward.
Stop it!
There's no elves in this one.
It's the ancient elven custodian
Okay, so the diorama with the bottle, I'm gonna try and push it to
I can still see the little cap from your bottle right there.
That's not the cap, I don't think.
There's something there.
Oh, that's...
What is that?
What is that?
I think that...
Is it,
No, that is his cap.
No, it's
it's
not.
got...
Wait.
Oh, it's my binder ring.
Oh.
Oh.
You can't really push that in.
No.
Okay.
Well, watch me do it.
Stop!
It's off the camera now. You're welcome.
Come on, I want to finish this puzzle in this episode.
Okay, well, figure F seems to be the odd man out.
So
So which
let's see.
one should we... I imagine we'll have to take one away.
So there's a carer, a birther, a healer, a hunter, a skinner, a butcher, a tanner, a boiler, a snitch,
Stitcher.
stitcher.
A snitch.
Well, the T kind of played into the end. I. A grinder, a carver, a cleaner, and a cooker.
Maybe the hunter?
Where should he go then?
So the stag, there's no one sitting on the stag, correct?
There's a very faint outline of a god on the stag.
That one right there. The one with the
Can
bow.
I look
It's
at...
the only one with the bow.
Yeah, can I take a look at that? Does that one particularly look like a god?
No. It just looks like an elven hunter.
Oh, I'll pick it up and I'll put it over there on the back of the deer.
And it grows larger into an elven archer, who then readies his bow. Where did I put it? Oh my god. Who readies his bow to point it at you all. Roll initiative.
Not great. Now we just have to stand in front of the door and hope he misses.
Kieran, you put it there. Okay. Anyone above a 20? Oh. Anyone above a 15?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and take your turn.
Let's see.
You are blue.
Blue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Double D, double die.
So, from my height, how high up is this elf?
It's on the ground now.
Oh, it's on the ground?
Standing.
It's standing on the ground?
Yes.
Well, I will... Well, I'll just walk up to it and I'll clink, clink with my spear.
Walk, walk, clink, clink. Go ahead.
Walk, walk, clink, clink. 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Alrighty. Oh boy. Okay. So technically now I would have my sneak attack, correct? Because I'm 5 feet to them?
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright.
I don't know how to play rogue either. I'll learn.
Yeah, okay.
Can you sneak attack constructs?
You can sneak attack anything.
Oh, okay.
So let's see here.
Because Because in 3rd edition, I don't think you could.
You couldn't. Same with undead.
Let's see here. Hit it for 8.
8 points of damage on a common guard hunter. That is going to take her out, and she just cracks and shrinks down into a figurine again.
It wasn't this one.
I go up to it. I just go quink right in the ankle. Just.
All right, next.
Right. So it wasn't the hunter, even though apparently there's an outline. Is there supposed to be someone like that married the god?
Who could get you through the door?
Who could get you through the door?
A snitch if they knew the password.
Who could get you through the door out of the people on there?
The carver? Carves wood? Oh wait, or stone?
The bones of the antlers. Barry, if you have any other ideas or phlebotomist.
Well, I'm just gonna get the cooker. Wait, no. I'm sorry. I have a personal, professional sort of
well, hold on.
quandary.
A birther gets things through entryways, right?
Wait,
I realize this sounds like a joke, but I'm dead serious.
I believe you.
Well, first I want to talk to the cook. Maybe they've got some recipes. Maybe an ancient pemmican.
Now, something tells me that these are just magically enchanted figurines that aren't going to talk to you.
The cook's gonna pull out a bow, and the cook's gonna try and shoot you.
If he does pull out a bow, I'm going to be very disappointed in this puzzle. So I'm going to take the cook, and I'm going to put him in place.
Can I see the cards?
Yes.
This elf grows full-sized with a full pot of boiling liquid.
Ooh.
And immediately sprays it across all of you. I need you all to roll a dex save.
Oh, fucking.
Why do these guys hate us?
Do I get some sort of thing with water because of this, or no?
No, you can still be damaged by it.
Okay.
19.
16.
22.
14.
Okay, you're all going to take half damage. 4 points of fire damage, technically. Of heat damage.
4?
Yeah. As you've been splashed with boiling hot water.
Fucking ow!
Jeez.
Roll initiative. I'm not going to make a map for this, because you guys are fighting one enemy, and I can tell you how close you are to it.
I got a natural 20.
Oh, 22.
Okay, you're going to go first, Phlebotomist. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna dick punch him with shocking grasp.
You punch him with shocking grasp. Okay, go for it.
God damn it.
Oh, I was hoping the new dice would be better for you.
So maybe it's this D20. I got an 11.
11's going to hit a commoner.
Yeah, that's...
So roll damage.
Damage.
You're slapping the cook.
Wait.
Kill the cook.
8 points of lightning damage.
8 is going to take down a commoner. And you see crack, and the pot shatters.
No!
And then goes back into a figurine.
Shite!
And the pot jumps back into the figurine's hand. But you now have a figurine of a cook on the ground.
I'm gonna knock it over spitefully.
Okay, what are you guys doing next?
So there's a grinder and a cleaner.
Okay.
With the cleaner...
The cleaner, so it's when you take venison fat,
Mm-hmm.
you can make it into soap. So
Okay.
that's what that person does.
Okay. Alright.
Because technically the butcher can clean the deer out of its organs. That's not what I meant by that, sorry.
Okay.
Alright, well, I'm going to ready an attack action for the next thing that decides it wants to grow to the size of a normal person.
Okay.
Well, I'm just going to take a once around all of these displays again, and I'm looking for some sort of figurine that may display some sort of elven deity.
Just the one in the middle.
Just the one in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about these gods. That's your speciality. Do they have any particular type of worshipper, a companion, confidant, lover.
Can I do a religion check on
Yes.
learn more information? Or
Yeah, but if anyone else wants to do an insight check,
On.
just on the puzzle in general.
I'll do it.
I might as well then.
Oh boy.
not good.
I didn't do good either. I got a 2.
7.
14.
You actually said the right answer earlier. Think of something that could get you through a locked door.
The snitch.
No. Who could physically procure you something to get through the
Oh,
locked
the carver. Right. Alright. Well, I'll just have this little shit here and make us a key to get through it.
Grab the carver.
Grab the carver, put it up on there. Oi, fuckface!
So you put the carver on the ground. He grows full size. And he's holding 2 antlers and carving knives. He grows. He looks at you. Takes both antlers. And roll initiative.
I hit him.
Well, you
I
technically missed your chance when he grew large.
No, that still triggered it.
Okay.
He being hostile.
So you get to go first then, and then I'll take
This
your
dice
turn.
isn't doing good for me either.
8 for initiative, but I still get a whack him.
I got a 6.
Right.
Okay.
18.
18.
Who goes first?
I got an 8.
You want to? You want me?
You go ahead.
I'll go first.
Ixberry. Okay. Kieran, go first.
Alright, so this is my ready to attack. I got a 19 to hit. Actually, that might be more.
You're able to come through and slam on the carver, who doesn't even seem to flinch from the hit, but you see the stone crack.
Ooh. 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Definitely causes damage on this thing, but it is still standing and just staring at you blankly.
Oh, little fucker's a tough one.
Now it is its turn.
Aye.
It's gonna come down at you with a slash with its weird antler attack. Oh, that's low. 10.
That misses.
And the second one. 17?
No.
Okay, neither hit. You're able to...
Slap him with my shield. Get the fuck out of my face.
Right, you had a shield, yeah. So you guys hear the ching-ching of the bone on the shield, but now it is Ixildor's turn.
I'm going to hit it. No, natural 1.
What? I'm sorry.
I rolled a 17 for the miss.
Okay, you're
so.
fine.
Second attack. 18 to hit.
Hits!
Okay.
So first one goes through and he bats it away with the antlers, but the second one comes through since his antler was off to the side.
10 slashing, 1 acid.
Okay. This time you see it. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting that you have a glaive instead of a halberd. I'm getting confused.
No, it's a halberd.
Oh, and the halberd can do slash. Okay. So you have a slash that starts to crack more stone, and you see the acid seep in and sizzle. Anything else?
Hasn't taken its turn yet.
Yes.
Oh, then I sting it for 3 damage with my bees.
Okay. Your bees buzz around and sting against the stone, puncturing little holes into the stone.
I guess I'm gonna do an attack with the butt end.
Okay.
21.
21 hits.
It will suffer 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And that is it.
The end of your staff butts right into the forehead, and it stops, and a big gaping hole drips out. Drips the stone, crumbles, dust, and it stops. And in Elvish says, "What is your goal here?"
I'll get through that door.
To purge the evil from within these holes.
To make nice boots out of deer?
What is it saying?
It's asking us what our goal is here.
Well, we're here to find answers to our secrets, aren't we?
Alright, to find the answers to our secrets.
This is the second part of the puzzle. Would anyone like to roll a religion check?
Sure.
17.
Natural 1.
What is Solanor the god of?
Hunters, rangers, gatherers, survivors.
What have you come here for?
We wish to clear this place.
We're hunting secrets.
And with the magic phrase, hunt, the
See,
carver
that is a
lowers.
secret word.
The carver lowers the weapons, walks over to the door, and is amazingly master craftsmanship you could ever see. Takes out a whittling knife and whittles a key of great complexity out of the antler. Puts it in the door, and then shrinks down to figurine size. There's now an antler key in the door.
Not much for hospitality. Could have at least turned it and opened the door, wish us a good day, give us a snack. Well, it'd kill him to have at least a glass of water.
I mean, there's water in that diorama there.
There's water here. And I pull out my ever smoking gobstopper.
Ever smoke?
Decanter of endless water.
That's a decanter of endless water.
Smoking gobstopper.
Jesus.
You put it in your mouth and it just combusts.
That'll break your jaw.
Yeah.
We have completed room 1 of the dungeon. I think it's time to end the episode. You guys okay with that?
Yeah.
So we met Barry, we found what's inside the hat, and we got a sneak peek at what the puzzles and the fights are going to be like in this dungeon. What do you guys think so far? Do you hate it?
It's
No,
gonna
it's
take
not
forever.
I think that took us quite a while.
I think there's more secrets and we should go in and fight each statue one by one.
I disagree.
Oh, God.
Just knock them off all at once.
Let's not do that.
Just
I really thought one of you was going to do that.
I honestly thought about grabbing one of the, not even that big, like, because I'm just a tiny boy, just a little tiny rock and crushing each individual one.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank you for joining us on Downstairs and Dragons. We've had a slow start to our dungeon, but it's going to pick up and it's going to get really detailed. So we'll see you next time downstairs.